Okay, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an update just on grass and the maize plants, really, just to see how things are going on with both of those. So we'll have a look at the grass. I'm just in a field now which I'm strip grazing still for the cows, but really it's beyond grazing. It should be for mowing. And really, because what's happened is because the cows have gone out a couple of weeks late, the fields that are normally used for grazing have got ahead of themselves, if you like. The grass has got longer than it should be for grazing. It's not ideal. But because also we're late with silage making, the grass hasn't recovered enough yet in the silage fields for them to have much to eat. So I'm literally let me just have a look. I'm just strip grazing this field now. What I'm going to do, I'm only going to give them this top piece and then I'm going to mow the rest. This is a little tiny field. If you look, it's not very wide here at all. Look how wide that is. It's tiny. And really it all will be mown, but the thing is, it's hardly worth mowing a piece that big. But look at this. The grass is too long for them, really. What they're doing is spoiling quite a lot. They have eaten it down, but there's quite a bit here which they've sort of led on and not finished up. Now that's not really great practice, but I am short on the grass everywhere else and really need a lot more rain to get it going. So they're gonna be eating this for the next. I'm going to strip graze this. I'm going to keep them tight on it. So I gave them a bit too much yesterday because I wanted to let them have enough space to roam around on, and obviously they've wasted quite a bit standing on it. But these bits I will keep them tight and not give them so much, so they shouldn't waste so much. But you can see it's gone to seed. It's not got the goodness in it of young lush grass. It's a bit too long. It's still okay. They'll eat it and they'll still milk well on it, I think. But realistically, it's mowing grass. So if you don't know anything about cows and grazing for cows, you want to be probably, I think 6 inches is a good length. Really, this is more than 6. This is 12 inches more, and it's a bit too long. So yeah, so here we go. So that's what's happening with this grazing field. After this, within, I think, well, probably, I guess 3 days out of here, I'm going to take them back out of here. They'll start going back over the fields which had silage on them, which are further up the farm, and you can just see through the bottom gateway there. There's a stream just there. It's not really a gateway. It's through the access point there on into the lower bit, which is normally what we would have grazed. That's going to be, I think, going to make little bale hay out there at some point. So that's just an update on the grazing. Let's go and have a look at the maize. Here we are. Well, I'm back out in the maize field now. We've left the grass behind. That was a few hours ago this morning, and I'm actually heading home now, but we're just going to have a look at the maize this evening. So let's have a look how it's doing. It's actually looking really healthy. It's a bit blowy out here, but hopefully there won't be too much noise interference on the mic. But look at it. It's a beautiful green colour. Very, very healthy looking. Let's get down. It's been coming up. It came up really quickly. I think it was up within 5 days, because it was a little bit later coming up this year. Being planted this year. But I don't think that's really mattered because it's looking really healthy. Very green, not anemic. I mean, the extra top dressing and fertiliser probably helped. You can just see a little bit of the seed here. Look, that's the seed casing is still on the plant. So that's interesting to see. Can you see that? There's a little bit of china here. Oh, there's a little couple. It's like archaeology over here. There's a bit of a clay pipe and a little bit of old blue pottery there. I always find bits and pieces in the ground. There's some more china there. That one's a bit plain. Anyway, just nice to have a quick look at it and see how it's doing. It's not covered the middle of the rows yet, but all in all, a really nice healthy looking crop, and I'm quite pleased about that. We'll see how it goes later in the year. There's a few weeds coming up, but nothing to worry about at the moment. I think with any luck, the maize will get ahead of the weeds. But yeah, there you go. So that's the grass and the maize looked at.